team, the team, the team.
You're going to get their best shot. I'm telling you that right now.
Go 100%. Go 100%.
I challenge you tonight to empty the canteen. Tonight, hang together. We is greater than me. We want to go next week and write that story of the we brotherhood. Okay? Empty the canteen tonight. Are you ready? Let's go. Here we go now. Let's go. From the heart. From the heart. We on three. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You know, it has been quite a turnaround for Whitehall in its first year of the Tony Sigmund era. The Vikings going from 1-8 a year ago to a 7-win regular season and then had a really impressive playoff win last week over Spring Lake. Tonight, the Vikings back at home taking on Comstock Park, who beat 9-0 Cadillac last Friday. The Vikings looking for their first 9-win season since 1999. In the first, all Comstock Park. Montario Smith makes it look too easy. Glides in for the score, and then our boy Pat Naughton dropping back, dumps to Smith, and geez, this kid's quick. 58 yards later, Comstock Park takes a 17-0 lead, but not so fast. Whitehall is just trying to get warmed up. On fourth down here, it's Zarin Ayler with the keeper and score, and then does it with his arm later. He's going to drop back, just chuck it, and Keenan Ayler off a defender's hands and gets into the end zone. Whitehall completes a huge comeback and gets a 41-36 win to knock out Comstock Park. They get the winner of Unity Christian and South Christian, a rematch of an overtime game from week 3. Sailors won that 33-30. Early in the first, Unity striking first. David Boss taking it in for 6, 7-0 early. South responds quick. Johnny Wasink had himself a night. 20 yards for the score. We're tied at 7. South with the ball back later. Wasink, again, we know him as a quarterback, but this kid can run. Finds the sideline, crosses field, and he's doing it again. 75 yards. South takes a 14-7 lead. Next Unity possession. South blocks the punt. The Sailors recover and take over in the red zone. And take a guess at who makes them pay for that one. Johnny Wasink, PJ Fleck cannot wait to get this kid in Kalamazoo. 21-7 Sailors, but Unity wouldn't go away in this one. Play action here, up top to Ike Van Kempen. That makes it 21-14. But again, Wasink, we saw him run. Does a little bit with the arm there, out to Ryan Veenstra. 28-14 Sailors in front. The back and forth battle kept going, but Johnny Wasink with 7 touchdowns tonight. They get the win. The Sailors do 58-34. We stay in Division 4. Harper Creek at Eaton Rapids. The Beavers striking first here. David Thompson, Brandon Hudson takes it short, and then he's running long, busting away from everyone. 80 yards. Harper Creek taking the 7-0 lead. Eaton Rapids looking for an answer here, but James Cadena, great grab to pick it off in the end zone, holds the lead, but they couldn't hold the Greyhounds down long. Jarek McDaniel, Blaine Millam, just at the end of the first quarter to tie it up at 7, and then it's Cadena again, almost the exact same play. Another beautiful interception to keep this one tied, but it's not enough. Eaton Rapids, the winner tonight, 20-10. Your final. One more game in Division 4. Vicksburg handed Edwardsburg its only loss of the season back in week 3. Another rematch for us here. A few minutes into the first quarter, Edwardsburg's Isaiah Miller weaves outside, weaves inside, and finally finds the end zone. Eddies go for 2 and get it there. And the defense, well, they came to play as well. Vicksburg going deep, but the quarterback playing both ways. Dante Rosado, great interception, and then it's Miller again. This whole outside game, I think it works. All the way for the touchdown, and then to top out the first half, why not another quick score for the Eddies? Dustin Veers, Edwardsburg advances. They take this one 34-6. And here's a pickup from Division 2 now. Mona Shores making the 144-mile trek to Midland to take on the Dow Chargers. First quarter, Mona Shores ball, Deontay Moffitt hit at the 5, but keeps his feet moving for the score. Sailors up 7-zip. Still in the first, Midland down 14-0, pulling off some trickery. Halfback pass from Justin Cook, but intercepted in the end zone by Hunter Broersma. Just takes a knee for the Sailors there in the second quarter. More from Tyree Jackson. Beautiful toss to Matt Schutman. Untouched for 65 yards and a score. Mona Shores up 21-zip there. Fourth quarter, they're up 34-14. Why not Moffitt again? Outside to seal the deal. Mona Shores. Boy, they've come a long way. 41-14, your final. I'm running, I don't have saliva left, so we got to send it back out to our boys in Rockford to break down Division 4.
Mitch, yeah, thank you very much. First off, let's start here with Division 2. And obviously, I asked you guys earlier in Fox 17 News 5 and 6, is anybody playing better than Mona Shores? Obviously, you brought up Zeeland West and obviously Muskegon Catholic Central, but I ask again tonight, is anybody playing better than Mona Shores?
No, I would say Mona Shores and East Kentwood right now, the most balanced teams that I've seen. And I've seen just Mona Shores off of highlights, but offensively, because they seem to have it all.
Well, and we'll see Muskegon Catholic later in the show, but Mona Shores is so impressive. I am 0% surprised that they went to Dow and rolled them. They're just that good.
How impressed were you with Whitehall tonight?
Well, let's just talk about Tony Sigmund. First year as a head coach. He's a young head coach. Remember, Whitehall was 1-8 last year. 1-8. They turn around and go 7-2. They win the district title night. They could have packed it in down 30-12. They make the incredible comeback. They get South Christian next week in the regional final.
I'm not saying that he doesn't always, but Johnny Wassink, South Christian, playing with a purpose in these playoffs.
Well, remember the theme we had this year is experienced quarterbacks, guys, at the start of the season. Well, look what's happening now. Tyree Jackson, senior quarterback, 4-year varsity player. Mona Shores is rolling. We saw it here tonight. Mason Apple, senior quarterback, experience, leadership. And now you see it with John Wassink, and he's got a chip on his shoulder. Remember, sophomore year they win it. He wasn't a part of that game. Junior year, they lose it. You don't think he wants to get back to Ford Field for the third time and win it as the quarterback the senior year?
You're the preacher, I'm the choir. Maybe that's why we coined this year the year of the quarterback.
I don't know. A lot of good running backs out here, too. All right. There's some rules that are really good. I don't know if this one is, but let's go back to Mitch Fick in the studio for another look at a rule book.
Hey, all the rules are good. Well, player safety has been at the forefront for the MHSAA all this season. It's been a consistent theme on our rule book segments with Mark Ewell. Tonight, we keep that up with Jason and Mark talking about the safety of a punter and when it's okay to make contact with them without drawing a penalty.
Blitz Rulebook with Mark Ewell from the MHSAA, and we keep coming back to player safety. How does that affect a kicker and a punter?
Player safety, again, being number one. Here in this clip, you'll see that it's a bad snap. And because it's a bad snap, the punter now has to go get the ball and picks it up. Now he almost scrambles around a little bit. Well, in this case, it's not certain that the kid is going to kick the ball. With this the case, he has no protection. So the contact here on the punter in this case, perfectly legal. No different than the punter taking the ball, kind of that rugby-style kick where he runs to one side or another. He's not protected unless it's reasonably certain a kick's going to be made and defenders have time and distance to stop and avoid making contact. So in this play, no foul for roughing the kicker.
All right, we are at the halfway point of our last Blitz of 2014, but we got plenty more coming up after a commercial break. Like in Division 6, North Point Christian got to the district finals for the first time in school history. Tonight, they hope to make the most of it against a very tough Ravenna team. And we head back out to Rockford to hear from the guys and a winning coach from tonight's district final. Again, Hudsonville, a big win over Rockford there. That's our Coach's Corner. We'll be right back.